When Corona struck, the government, in its wisdom, erected hand wash stations at Uhuru Park. Within 2 days, all the taps had been stolen at night. All you're asking yourself, really, how then do you vandalize what is there to help you, to help your sister, to help your mother, to help your uncle, to help people that are close to you? How do you do that? So you're telling our people, these facilities belong to us. They are meant to make our life more comfortable. They are meant to provide security. The affordable housing project is well on course. Every Kenyan is free to come and own a house in any part of this country. And it's very cheap, really. Tunasema kwamba sio kwamba nyumba ambayo ni nafuu na haina ubora. Ni nyumba nafuu yenye ubora.
When you are allocated a house, after you pay the 12.5%, there are 3 modes of payment. 1, cash. 2, mortgage. Government, through those 6 banks, that is Housing Finance, NCBA, Cooperative Bank, Equity Bank, KCB, and ABSA, they are giving interest rate that is below 10%. That is because they are already partners of Kenya Mortgage Refinance Company that is supported by the Kenya government and the World Bank. One of the ways of achieving it is extending the tenure. Instead of the usual 10 to 15 years, it's now 15 to 20 years. So you are actually able to pay what you would ordinarily have used to pay rent as your monthly payment. So other than getting the third one now, which is very popular, TPS, tenant purchase. That's the one most Kenyans would want to have, where you just pay your deposit and then you pay your monthly rent in terms of tenant purchase for 20 years. So that is 3 payments: cash, mortgage, and tenant purchase scheme. The incentives that is given to lower the price per unit is one key incentive is 16% VAT off all construction material. The second one, that is to the developer. The second one to you, the home buyer, is 4% waiver of stamp duty. If you are the first time homeowner for affordable housing, you don't pay the 4%. The way affordable housing program was designed, especially after people went to court to say no statutory contribution, is government does the catalyst. So you do pilot projects. Park Road, Shauri Moyo, Starehe, Bondeni, Nakuru, and several in partnership with developers. That's where government puts land like this one. This one is government land and government money to construct. So those are like pilot projects across the country, which may account eventually to maybe only 10% of the promised 500,000 housing units. The rest is done by private sector. 16% VAT waived is government income that has been surrendered to the developer so as to be able to make the unit more affordable. The State Department of Housing, you realize it is State Department of Housing and Urban Planning or urban development. Within our mandate is to plan cities and urban centers and municipalities. So there's even a lot of resources expended for spatial planning of towns and urban places so as to designate zoning areas for development.